Gervonta Davis has leaked shocking audio of Floyd Mayweather during his spar with Devin Haney. On the other hand, Kermel Moton, Floyd Mayweather's promising protege, predicts that Haney will surpass both Tank and Shakur Stevenson when he competes in Terence Crawford's weight class. Kermel Moton has always looked up to Gervonta Davis as a role model in boxing. At the same time, he speaks highly of Shakur Stevenson and Devin Haney, talking about a potential fight between Tank and these two boxers. Moton said, "At 147, Devin, I feel like Devin's the only one big enough to go up that high. They are all great. I don't even think they'll fight as of right now. So we'll see in the future." Gervonta Davis stands at 5 foot 5.5 inches, while Devin Haney and Shakur Stevenson are both 5 feet 8 inches. Last year, Devin Haney stepped up to the super lightweight division to face Regis Prograis for the WBC super lightweight title. Haney emerged victorious after 12 rounds, winning by unanimous decision. Given Haney's size and impressive track record, Kermel Moton believes that Haney would triumph over both Shakur Stevenson and Gervonta Davis if they were to compete at 147 pounds, where Terence Crawford was once the undisputed champion. Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis recently stirred up excitement among boxing fans with their heated exchange about a past sparring session. Davis boasted that he nearly defeated Haney, while the Dream countered, insisting he had outperformed Tank. To settle the matter once and for all, Devin publicly challenged Tank to step into the ring for an official fight. In response to Haney's offer, which Tank has not yet officially accepted, former protege of Floyd Mayweather and welterweight boxer Maurice Lee provided fresh perspectives on the sparring match between Tank and the Dream. Lee explained why he believes Haney has the potential to defeat Davis. Following some playful banter between Tank Davis and Devin about a sparring match, Mill City Boxing caught up with former welterweight boxer Maurice Lee for an interview. Lee praised Devin Haney's boxing prowess. When questioned about the possibility of a Haney versus Davis fight, Maurice affirmed that Devin is genuinely keen on taking on Davis. He said, "I think Devin's trying to make that happen. It seems like Tank doesn't want to make the fight. I don't know why Tank ain't hoped on the fight." Meanwhile, Maurice claimed he saw Haney spar with Davis in Mayweather's gym. Given Haney's performance against Tank in the sparring match, Lee believes Haney would beat Davis. He revealed, "I was there for their sparring. So, the sparring I had seen at the Mayweather gym, I would say Devin's got the best of him. Devin is a really smart boxer skill-wise. So I think he can outbox Tank," Maurice concluded. "If I had to drop a bag on one, just because of how he was adjusting and handling, I would pick Dev. He can come on top of all those guys." In any case, Maurice thought Davis was attempting to sidestep Haney, but before the end of the year, the two will probably be sharing the ring in Saudi Arabia. Much like Maurice, His Excellency Turki Alalshik has expressed enthusiasm for a possible matchup between Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney. Recently, during an appearance on the DAZN boxing show, Alalshik conveyed a message to Al Heyman and Davis. Moreover, after being impressed by Haney's boxing skills, Alalshik revealed his desire to see the Dream compete in his homeland. Said Alalshik, "Haney, I want to see him in my country. I will try to do it in 2024. He gave a nod of approval when asked if he would try to set up Davis versus Haney. Thus, before year's end, boxing fans can anticipate a bout between Tank and the Dream. We know that Floyd Mayweather is widely regarded as one of the greatest boxers of all time. His analytical approach to the sport and his ability to remain at the pinnacle for decades will be subjects of study for years to come. Mayweather is seen as a legend in boxing, and whether he's training in the gym or watching from ringside, the best ever is never hesitant to voice his opinions on technique, business matters, or personal connections. Currently, Floyd has a grievance with one of the sport's top figures. After Gervonta Davis's stunning victory over Frank Martin, footage of a young Davis sparring with Devin Haney was strategically released by his former mentor, the 50-0 undefeated boxer Floyd Mayweather. This move, seemingly timed to tarnish Davis's reputation, follows the strained end of their relationship. Davis deepened the rift by labeling Mayweather a fraud during the post-fight press conference. In response, Mayweather's actions have ignited widespread attention online. The publication of the video significantly enhances Haney's reputation, especially following his recent first career loss, which stings even more because it was to Ryan Garcia, known as one of combat sport's most prominent provocateurs. Haney's ability to spar intensely with Gervonta Davis for about 20 minutes, where he not only matched him but dominated the session, unquestionably elevates his standing in the sport by several degrees. A notable aspect of this situation is the apparently strained relationship between Mayweather and Bill Haney, father of Devin, after Devin's recent defeat. Their interaction on a podcast was notably tense. Mayweather's decision to share a video benefiting the Haney family, despite this tension, underscores the depth of his animosity towards Davis. Since organized boxing matches gained popularity, sparring sessions have become a crucial element in preparing fighters, offering a realistic simulation of actual fights. These sessions are not only essential for athletes, but can also transform into legendary tales. Muhammad Ali, for instance, famously engaged in epic sparring sessions during periods of secluded training in the mountains, away from public eyes, lasting weeks at a stretch. In today's era of advanced technology, we frequently witness glimpses into the training sessions of top-tier boxers, as nearly everyone carries a phone capable of capturing candid moments. Sharing footage originally intended to remain private blatantly disregards an informal code in combat sports. When emotions run high and lines are crossed, discretion often gives way to controversy. While Mayweather and Davis might intersect again for lucrative reasons in the future, currently, these former stablemates find themselves at odds. On the other hand, Ryan Garcia has responded to footage of Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney. Known for his outspoken nature towards rivals, King Rai surprised many by praising Davis after watching him exchange blows with The Dream, highlighting their mutual intensity. Garcia wrote, "Damn, Devin Haney stopped Gervonta Davis. That's wild. I want to see that. Would be a good one." The 25-year-old sensation from California has faced both fighters featured in the video. While he secured a majority decision victory against Haney, his encounter with Davis in the ring last autumn ended abruptly with a devastating straight left to the body. In 2015, Mayweather recognized Gervonta Davis's promise and welcomed him into Mayweather Promotions. However, their partnership turned contentious after 7 years. Davis, a lightweight champion, publicly cautioned fellow athletes against joining the company and criticized its alleged unethical practices towards its own talents via social media. While Money Mayweather and Tank Davis frequently appear amicable in public, their underlying animosity is widely recognized, exacerbated by frequent clashes on social media. The recent release of sparring footage has only intensified their strained relationship. The precise beginnings of their acrimonious relationship remain ambiguous. However, Davis boasts an impeccable 30-0 record, having recently triumphed over the 7th-ranked Frank Martin with a devastating uppercut followed by a straight left that floored the previously unbeaten fighter. Meanwhile, we know that Ryan Garcia also leaked sparring footage of Tank and Devin. But after this new footage from Floyd, fans are saying that Garcia leaked an edited version of the footage. Prior to the inaugural press briefing of the Haney versus Garcia fight earlier this year, Garcia approached Floyd Mayweather closely. At that time, King Rise asserted that Mayweather had shown him a sparring clip featuring Haney and Davis, claiming it depicted Haney being outmatched. Garcia later referenced this clip during the press conference and subsequently leaked it on social media. Recently, in an interview, Bill Haney accused Mayweather of manipulating the same clip to portray his son's sparring in a misleading light. As Haney was speaking, several reporters questioned him over the sparring video, asking if Floyd was the one who released it. In response, Devin's father asserted that it was clear Floyd had leaked the video featuring Tank. He elaborated that Floyd didn't just leak the video, he created a highlight film and then provided it to Ryan Garcia for dissemination.
Do you think Floyd leaked the doghouse sparring video with Tank because of what
you know goddamn well Floyd leaked
the
video with Tank.
I'm just saying because of what you said about him and sparring.
He didn't leak the video, he made the highlight film and then gave it to Ryan Garcia to leak it.
When asked about the omitted conclusion of the clip, Bill Haney asserted it was removed for the same rationale that prompted Floyd to retire from boxing. Bill explained to the reporters that the reason Floyd didn't show the video of Devin was significant. He emphasized that Devin was the last man Floyd faced and suggested that after sparring with Devin, Floyd reconsidered his approach to boxing, viewing it more from a professional standpoint rather than just an exhibition.
That's
even worse.
How come they didn't show the end of the video? What happened at the end of that video?
Same reason why Floyd didn't show the video of Devin when he got in his. Devin is the last man. Listen, I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna tell you this, and I'm gonna tell you this one time. I guarantee you, after Floyd got in there with Devin, he rethought boxing from a professional standpoint and not an exhibition standpoint.
Devin Haney also holds the belief that Floyd Mayweather was the one who disclosed the sparring video via Ryan Garcia. Following Garcia's release of the footage, Devin took to X, where he openly criticized Mayweather, referring to him as a grumpy elderly individual. He said, "Floyd has been hating a long time. This ain't just starting. I held my tongue for years because I respect the greats of the sport." Even though he refrained from criticizing the legendary boxer, Haney was unable to contain his rage and continued to expose Mayweather Mayweather's true nature. He further added, "The dude is a bona fide hater and doesn't want to see nobody win if he is not a part of it. I know he sent Ryan the sparring. I know he gave Ryan those pimp comments to say. The miserable old man tried to stop the fight." Moreover, Bill Haney has alleged that Floyd Mayweather manipulated the sparring footage involving Gervonta Davis to portray his son in a negative light. Mayweather's camp has remained silent on the matter, refraining from issuing any statements thus far. While the leaked clip showed Davis dominating Haney, Jeff Mayweather had differing opinions on the outcome. In a recent exclusive with Fight Hype, Floyd Mayweather's uncle disclosed whether he had personally witnessed the Haney versus Davis bout. Furthermore, Jeff provided his insights into their sparring session. In the video posted by Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Davis put Devin Haney in a tight spot. By backing the Dream into the ropes, Davis executed his combinations effectively, including a precise left uppercut and impactful body shots. Throughout the session, Davis maintained control over the momentum of the fight, with Floyd Mayweather and Adrian Broner observing from ringside. But after Garcia leaked the clip, Haney alleged that the video was chopped up and edited. Anyway, Jeff Mayweather felt the match was kind of a give and take. He said, "I thought the sparring was kind of give and take. I didn't see nobody dominating anyone." On being asked whether or not he watched the contest live, Jeff said, "I wasn't there when it happened." Meanwhile, we know that Bill Haney claimed what Garcia leaked only contained the highlight parts. As a result, Bill Haney said, "Doghouse rules go to you, so show the rest." But in the midst of the controversy, Haney said he no longer respected King Rye when Garcia disclosed Davis's altercation with The Dream. Reflecting on their shared experiences since childhood, Haney expressed respect for Garcia. However, given Garcia's recent controversial behavior, Haney admitted to the media that his perception of Garcia had changed. Haney said, "Over the last few days, I have lost a lot of respect for him because 1. We had a fight. Look at how much media were there to watch us. I am a true professional in everything that I do." However, following Haney's surprising loss to Garcia, Floyd Mayweather publicly denied any involvement in sending King Rye the footage of Devin's spar with Davis. Furthermore, Mayweather urged Haney to seek superior guidance for his career ahead in boxing. Demonstrating with physical examples, the undefeated 50-0 boxer also detailed the specific mistakes Haney made in his bout against King Rye on April 20th in Brooklyn. Floyd said, "I will always talk good about Devin. Devin is young, so I expect him to say, 'Floyd, you're hating on me.' No, Devin, I always loved you and always wanted the best for you." Mayweather further added, "If I don't with you, I'm not showing you different moves in the gym. I guess he thought I sent the sparring video to Ryan Garcia. Did he get it from me? Absolutely not," replying to Haney and his father's bold charge. Additionally, TBE advised Haney to hire a better guide for his upcoming fights. Floyd Mayweather believes Devin Haney needs a better mentor, someone who has experienced challenging circumstances inside the boxing ring, after seeing Garcia versus Haney. "In the future, when he fights, I'm not saying remove your dad, but you're going to have somebody that knows something about boxing right there with you to tell you how to handle that crunch moment," said Mayweather, referring to the 3 knockdowns Haney suffered against Ryan. "Keep your dad, but you gotta have somebody who's been in that crunch moment," he added, reflecting on Garcia's win over Haney. Mayweather also took issue with Devin's jabs at Garcia. Devin attempted to jab Garcia in the manner that most amateur boxers do, according to TBE. Having offered a physical demonstration, Mayweather added, "Just for starters, Devin, you can't jab like this. That's amateur." However, the resurfaced sparring footage between the former Devin Haney and Gervonta Davis has rekindled considerable interest. Purportedly revealed recently, it aims to settle long-standing disputes, yet it has ignited fresh controversy. Rising featherweight talent Bruce Carrington advises caution in drawing hasty conclusions from such clips, urging a more circumspect approach. Fight Hype's Javon Hill asked, "I want to get your opinion on the leaked sparring Ryan leak of a Tank and Devin. What do you think about that?" Bruce Carrington replied, "Oh yeah, no, that made that crazy. You already know that's going to cause a lot of controversy." However, he appeared to offer a word of caution. It seemed he wanted to emphasize that Devin Haney was only 16 years old at the time of their sparring session. In contrast, Gervonta Davis had not yet started his impressive run of world championship victories, but was already 21 and experienced with nearly a dozen fights under his belt. This undoubtedly provided him with an edge over the young Haney. Carrington said, "But you guys got to put a lot of things into play. Devin was 16, you know what I mean? And that would give you definitely, Tank more of an edge on that. But from Shushu's perspective, the footage might give some hints. Certain characteristics of the boxers appear to have persisted from those times. Therefore, when examined in light of the impending battle, they offer a fascinating perspective." Bruce Carrington said, "But I still see the little things that both fighters still do from back in the day when they did spar. So very interesting perspective that is putting into the potential fight to come up, man. It definitely got a lot of people a ringing and got a lot of people watching out for this fight." In a previous interview, Bill Haney asserted that when Money sparred with his son, the former welterweight champion couldn't come close to matching Devin Haney. He noted, "He should have shown the sparring video of him and Devin while he's showing all all those sparring videos, and it was 6-0. It wasn't close. The Haney and Mayweather camps are currently estranged. Following the King Rai bout, Haney intended to aggressively pursue a fight with Tank, the WBA light titleist, should he triumph. Despite no longer being aligned with Pretty Boy, there are concerns about his amicable ties impacting a potential Haney match. Addressing these concerns, Bill Haney has responded confidently. During the discussion, Bill Haney noted that his disagreement with Mayweather and Ellerbe would not hinder a potential bout between his son and Davis. He emphasized that it's the fans who desire this matchup, and he is committed to fulfilling their wishes. He explained, "No, the people pay the bills. Leonard doesn't pay the bills. Floyd doesn't pay the bills. The people, all you guys, pay for the fight. They can't. We don't dictate that. You guys put the bullseye on a fighter's back. Leonard doesn't dictate anything." There have been numerous memorable passing of the torch moments in sports history, like the one Floyd Mayweather and Devin Haney's father recounts. We all hope this story is real, but the great boxer needs to vouch for it. We had not heard it before, and it is fascinating to hear. Think of Tom Brady's final Super Bowl triumph over Patrick Mahomes, then a rising star. These instances, etched in sporting lore, presaged the eventual retirement of true legends. It's akin to how Bill Haney portrays the sparring session between Floyd Mayweather, nearing the twilight of his career, and the promising young Devin Haney. Haney's father told Fight Hub TV that Floyd could have retired before fighting Conor McGregor in 2017, so they should have shown the sparring video of him and Devin. He questioned why all the videos depict the sparring with Gervonta Davis as one-sided, suggesting it was as if Floyd saw his younger self in the mirror when he mentioned it.
He should have showed the sparring video of him and Devin. Yeah.
What?
Now, why he's showing all this sparring video? Yeah, show the sparring. And it was 6-0. It wasn't close. It was like Floyd was looking in the mirror when I told him.
How long
and I told him.
Yeah, how long was that?
It was before the Conor McGregor fight when he finally decided that he could no longer be in the boxing with no real fighters. Devin is the one that snapped that. He knew that.
Bill further added that Floyd ultimately decided he could no longer compete in boxing without facing real fighters. He stated that Devin was the one who showed Mayweather he was past his prime, leading Floyd to realize that the torch needed to be passed. Bill explained that Floyd passed it to Devin because otherwise they would be challenging him. He emphasized that Devin challenges everyone and is looking to fight anyone in or around his division.
The torch had to be passed, and he passed it to Devin. I mean, because it was either forced or it is what it is right now. We will be challenging him, and like we challenge everybody. There's nobody in boxing in or around the division that, you know what I mean, he's not looking to fight.
Why you feel Floyd is salty in the situation with you and Devin?
I don't know. I won't say the word salty because when you got that much money, you know what I mean, it's hard to be salty about anything, you know what I'm saying? But I think it's just the way that it is. It's the new era, it's the Devin Haney era, and that's what it is. And he's hanging on to the Floyd Mayweather era. I mean, so hard, he choked out Terrence Crawford.
Despite assertions that Floyd Mayweather has retired from professional boxing, he continues to amass substantial earnings through exhibition matches against influencers and other retired boxers. Whether Mayweather will address these assertions remains uncertain, yet his silence may speak volumes. His choice to remain quiet could imply acknowledgement of the events, as Mayweather typically refrains from tolerating slander against his name. Meanwhile, the most intriguing part about Floyd leaking Tank versus Devin sparring footage is that multiple insiders witnessed the sparring session in person. Notably, they claim that Mayweather was allegedly asking Tank Davis to take it easy on Devin Haney, as Haney was young at that time. Despite lingering tales surrounding this elusive sparring footage, even Adrian Broner previously weighed in on the matter. However, Bill Haney, Devin's father, didn't take kindly to Broner's comments. Previously, Adrian Broner publicly challenged Devin Haney, but due to Broner's proximity to Tank Davis, his relationship with Haney is strained. In a video clip, Broner discussed his alleged participation in the sparring session between Tank Davis and Devin Haney. Broner stated, "I jumped in the ring because, at the time, Devin was 17. Well, the reply for this was given by Haney's father. Bill Haney said, with more tension brewing between the Tank Davis team and the Devin Haney team, all centering around some footage that Dollar Bill hasn't released yet. Bill Haney called Floyd Mayweather Dollar Bill in a subdued jab at the man who is allegedly in possession of the video. Furthermore, Haney said, but here I have an example of what Adrian the Problem's bonehead Broner did on the night in question. Then a video clip appeared, showcasing a woman breaking up a fight. He then ended the clip on an ambiguous note, saying, now if that ain't the most crackish pre-workout shit I have seen. If you don't knock it off, boxing fans have been talking about this sparring session for a while now. About a year ago, Tank also repeated sparring with Devin Haney on a podcast. The eagerly awaited lightweight clash between Gervonta Davis and Devin Haney has taken an intriguing turn. Haney has stirred up excitement by asserting his previous dominance over Davis during their intense sparring sessions conducted under doghouse rules. No headgear and full-force punches permitted. Never one to back down, Davis took pot shots in the same podcast, vowing to present his own version of events. He said, "But it was more so of back and forth, and then once I got tired, it was like a little, he picked up like a little bit, but it was nothing like crazy, like boom, boom, boom. I don't even talk about things like I caught him in the sparring match and almost knocked him out." He also confirmed Broner's involvement, as he said, "Like Adrian jumped in the ring and like, nah, it's over and everybody was just about to fight, because I caught him and almost knocked him out." Leonard Ellerbe, the former CEO of Mayweather Promotions, oversaw another exciting event last Saturday, featuring Gervonta Davis and Frank Martin. "We saw Tank Davis securing a knockout win against Martin in the most brutal manner. Despite the strained ties between Davis and his longtime mentor Floyd Mayweather, Ellerbe remains actively engaged in advancing the boxer's career. Davis has been operating independently in the promotional realm ever since his victory over Rolando Raleigh Romero in May 2022. He competes under the banner of GTD Promotions, participating in events organized by TGB Promotions. Recently, Davis disclosed that he has inked a new contract for 6 or 7 fights, which he says will be larger than Mayweather's $200 million Showtime pact from 2013. Although Davis indicated that Shakur Stevenson is listed as a potential opponent, he did not provide any further information about his new contract. But Ellerbe told Boxing Scene, "Trust me, Shakur is going to get that work. He's asking for it, and he's going to get it. It ain't what he thinks it is. I can't wait for it to happen. I'm not putting a timetable on a Stevenson fight, but they come to Davis when you're the top dog. Tank has a hit list and a set of goals, and he's going to give it to whoever is considered the top guys and get them out of the way and ride off into the sunset." Ellerbe further added, "He isn't going to be sticking around, I can guarantee you that. I wouldn't call it early retirement, just getting through the hit list and walking away as a wealthy man at a young age. Once he wipes out the division, we will come to the conclusion that Tank is the best fighter in the entire world. A duel with Devin Haney is another possible matchup for Tank Davis." Ellerbe said, "Devin is one of the guys on Tank's list too, and it will happen when the time comes. I can't put a timetable on it. I'm convinced that all these guys will get an opportunity at some point. None of these guys can Tank Davis, and I will stand on that." Make sure to check out some of our other videos on the screen if you enjoyed this one.